Welcome back to the to your favorite place to hang out and vibe out. As you can hear the vibes in the background, you know what I'm saying? I got my man Mac on the keys, my man Joe on the flute, you know what I'm saying? We back here vibing, you feel me? it's your boys, it's your hosts, it's your homies. Goddamn Cam, we got, you know what I'm saying, of course, the beautiful Miss
Rogue Lexi.
And we just vibing out, man. We vibing out. It's late as fucking night. And this is what a lot of our conversations be coming out, high key. A lot of topics and shit that we fervently debate and talk about. So, you know, we about to have some fun tonight. You know, we about to have fun this morning, I say this morning. But all right, so yeah, real shit. I want to start this one off. Alright, so look, men, women alike. Y'all gotta stop listening to these car gurus on relationships. Like, you got like
anybody who does a video in a car in general, I'm sus.
I mean, he just popped up out of nowhere as some motherfucker in the truck talking about relationships. So I didn't assume this motherfucker had a degree. Yeah, I just seen the videos pop up in one day, a couple years back, obviously, and he was, you know, talking in his truck or in his vehicle, whatever the fuck he was in, talking in his vehicle, you know, giving out game.
So yeah, he said Jackson claimed he and Candace had a sexual relationship without actually having sex. He said after inviting her and several of her friends out to celebrate his birthday with him, Candace took photos of his feet and of him walking around the mansion he rented for the duration of their stay in Miami.
So again, you got an Airbnb to hang out with a group of women. Like, where is your friend? Is his friends a part of that? Was his friends a part of this hangout?
It said...
Like, who was all in attendance of this hangout?
He said after inviting her and several of her friends out to celebrate his birthday with him, and she took pictures of him walking around the mansion he rented for the duration of their stay. It's not sounding like there was other people.
Yeah, like, is it other men there? Like, I wish they would have I wish we gave a little bit more detail and context. Because again, the context you given, the details you given, seem mad sus. And this is supposed to be the true details.
Our relationship was sexual in nature from day one. It doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean you never slept with it, but it's sexual in nature? Sexual nature is in what y'all was sending nudes and complimenting each other's body parts?
Yeah, I'm not.
Like, what do you mean? Because at that point, I mean, that's just friends with lesser benefits, but still benefits. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm seeing my opposite sex friends' nudes, that's a benefit that's more than a normal friend. Is that what do you mean by that? Sexual with nature, but no sex having? Like, who?
Oh, so that, okay. Wait a minute. So he did admit to having a sexual relationship. Oh. At first, that was, I guess, before he had made the video saying yes.
Okay. So now on the video,
a day after Jackson denied having a sexual relationship with female acquaintance Candace and any other woman. Wow, more than her. Cool, great,
even better.
The relationship expert has come clean. In a new video uploaded Monday alongside his wife, he confessed to cheating on her with multiple women.
Oh god damn, bro! We was having the nugget of this story. And then we dug a little deeper and got the bigger. See, that's what y'all got to do too. Like, sometimes we get that picture from the Facebook and we just be running with that hoe. And then you go look at the full story and it's like, oh shit, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Look, that's all about growth. That's growth right there. That's knowledge and learning the situation. Because we already had our mindset made up. And then look at that right there. It made it even more worse. Like, made what I said earlier even more solid.
So I know you were bringing up about his wife forgiving him. That's probably... the other women, maybe not her, but the other woman, that's why she probably left. Because she is not new to her. Which is why she's now at peace and is able to forgive him. She already went through this shit with him.
She said at peace and able to forgive him?
Yes. So she went through, that's probably that why they fucking fought or some shit. Probably or close to the reason. And then you choose to do it again.
So wait, he does it again. So wait. And this is a speculation.
I'm speculating.
Yeah,
I mean, she didn't say that.
We don't know
but she did say
We don't know.
There's no justification for bringing other women into our marriage at any level, and it was unacceptable, and it's not something that I tolerate or we will tolerate moving forward. She also says that she received a flurry of messages asking her when she would leave him, which the dedicated wife claims she did. However, Denia stated that she returned to her husband when she saw a shift in his mentality. She also reiterates that they're going through counseling. She says the cheating allegations are not new to her, which is why she's now at peace and is able to forgive him.
See, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, that right there is dedication to them kids more than anything. To me, that's what I feel like. I'm not saying that's what she's doing, but I mean, look here.
Some people just really love that. I don't know.
Some people just really want to keep the home together.
It's just the fact that it's multiple. And try to say, like, you try to not be, like, for me, no, there's no hiding, there's no, well, I tried to be, no. You fucking admit what you did, you take accountability, and you stop with the excuses. Stop with the, well, for my birthday, she wasn't, like, I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit.
I don't need the play-by-play of your fuck-up that you're trying to make seem like it's not a fuck-up.
And then the fact that you knew you did this before.
Yeah, like,
you thought this was a good idea.
My thing,
really.
More power to the wife.
I trust you if you thought because you were upset we were separated and probably for very valid reasons on your birthday you go cheat. I can't trust you.
Right?
She's
better
than me, I guess. I don't fucking
more
know.
power to her, because at the end of the day, bro, I don't see this not ending in the same fashion that it ended the first time, in my opinion. That's just my take. Like, I'll put money down that in a couple years, if then, it could be sooner or later. I feel like just at some point in the future, bro, we gonna get hit with the they're getting a divorce. She filed divorce, and it's gonna be some quiet ass file that with no real indicators, and all of a sudden it's gonna come out that he did it again, or he did something along the same lines, or whatever the fucking case may be. Because I mean, at this point, it's serial, bro. Like, you've done it multiple times to the same woman that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life, that you took the vows with, and you did it multiple times, G. Like, that's a behavior that you have adopted into yourself. Now, again, people can grow and change. By all means, power to this nigga to change. If he gonna change,
cheating
bro.
Is something that, like, I really despise. And the fact that, like, again, it just pisses me off that now finding out that was before the video,
right?
And he did admit, like, you're trying to hide shit. Oh, we had a sexual relationship, but not have. You know how fucking stupid you sound,
right? How does that even?
Dumb you.
How does that work how does that work as a deflector? Like, just how you gonna use that as your?
You did it, and you did it multiple times, and then you tried to.
Sure, I sucked your titties, but I wasn't sucking titties.
Like, come on.
What? What you just say, bro? Yeah. But that's what he did, and there was some people that was believing
the things he said weren't, like, valid or whatever, because it's not like he didn't make valid points, or there were some men who were really mad at him saying so, but it's like the fact that it was where it's coming from. He always kind of had, like, a fake air about him.
This air of perfection. He had this air as if he's talking.
It really was just full of shit. It's trash.
It was just like whenever I had seen his videos, it was just this.
Ladies, if your man this.
It was like he was talking as if he was untouchable for the situation that he was in. Mm-hmm. Like, he was so confident that this is what it is, and that he ain't it, and that this is, and you can believe me because I'm the guy. Like, I'm this guy.
I guess he figured because the other woman women didn't come forward, he was good.
I guess, but even then, bro, it's just like, you know damn well you cheat, bro. Like, you do that shit. If you gonna make these videos, why don't you just be honest with that shit? Be like, I'm coming from a point that, you know what I'm saying, I used to do this kind of shit. I'm giving y'all game from that standpoint.
As his wife, I'd be disgusted. Like, you uploading all these videos, and I know
the truth.
What you've done.
Like, you sitting here doing all this guru shit, but in reality, you sitting here lying and cheating in my face or behind my back. Again, more power to her, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's that. Yeah, no.
I don't
Say, no.
don't want to say lose everything because you got a wife and I think kids.
Yeah.
But it's like you personally, they should keep shit and then you lose everything, just you personally, because that's garbage behavior.
Oh hell yeah! Like that shit right there. It was just wild to me because I don't follow this nigga heavy to where this is something that like impacts my day-to-day life or my day-to-day relaxation ritual of scrolling Facebook and watching videos, but it's just one of the ones where it's like you hear about these think pieces that these type of men and people provoke to write. They're the muse that launch so many of these random ass think pieces of viewpoints that can become very closeted and toxic in its own right, in its own way, being the same shit that they're talking shit about. It's just like, bro, like, why even do that? Like, I'm not gonna get up here and act like I'm the best Call of Duty player in the world, and anybody that does this is trash, and if you're using this gun, you're trash. If you play this way, you're trash because I'm always the best. And then I got footage of me playing the trash ass way. You know what I mean? It's like, okay,
somebody has footage of it.
Yeah, if somebody has footage of my of me doing the same thing that I built my whole gaming channel off of bashing, nigga, people should stop following you. People should stop listening to that. People should walk like that. You should lose the platform you got because of that. Because you can't build it off the backs of others, then be the backs that you was just building it off of. Like, that makes no fucking sense, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just that standpoint. Like, you can't make yourself out to be this and then be better than said this and then be what you say you're better than, quote unquote. You're not even better than you're these niggas. Like, he could have made that same channel the same fucking way that he has it, or don't say the height that he has gotten it to. Just by being like, as real, just being fucking real about it. Like, bro, I used to be a cheater. This is what I used to do. This is what I used to think like. This is how I used to do. Because there are some channels that are actually out there like that, of niggas like that. Some of them are big or getting big, but it's like those are the ones that I would think should be getting more push because aesthetically it ain't pretty. Because it really ain't. He made that shit look aesthetically pretty. He a chocolate big nigga.
Right.
He aesthetically pleasing to the eyes, and he can just say some slick shit, and all of a sudden it's fire. That's how it always is. I mean, it's all about perception of who delivers it. You know what I mean? And he took advantage of the fact that he had that pretty nigga privilege, that aesthetically pleasing privilege. If you come from that,
it definitely. Because look, I love joking around and like, oh, men are trash, whatever. Like, not seriously, because of course, as we know, not all men. Normal.
Hey, psst, not all men.
Normal people don't act certain, those ways like that. So it's just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, right? that was just a wild one for me.
It's like it's not. I guess it's like I'm not really surprised. I guess in a way,
right?
But it's just, you really built your whole thing off of just bashing and everything, and it's like that's first of all that's really, and if you think about it, that's garbage anyway, because it's like, again, like I said, I love to joke around, but I'm not gonna be sitting there like this person who's always bashing men is totally right. Like it just has something off about him. Yeah. Because again, I used to watch, and I didn't really watch like religiously. I just, this guy's talking about men or whatever. Right. Like, cool, interesting. Some people share it, and I've even shared a thing or two, because at the end of the day, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Right.
Like
super broken was right 3. No, I'm joking.
These things aren't like, oh my god, profound. Like no one ever knows. No one knew this.
Right, like he wasn't dropping no motherfucking diamonds out there.
Yeah,
that nigga was giving you some solid gold coins.
You really could have did this without bashing, especially black black man. You bashing black men, like
it was weird that it was always like singled out for black men though.
Yeah, and it's like
Like,
but again, you're a black man. But are you talking about yourself? But that doesn't make sense.
Again, see, speaking from, you know, I would say the ignorant maybe, or speaking from the dark or the shadow, because I don't follow this motherfucker like that. But does this motherfucker, like, does he purposely say black men, or does he say men and people taking his black men because he's black? That's also another take, because I don't know. I don't follow him like that, so I don't see how he always addresses men. But I do know anytime that we do that other people bring this man up, black men. Yeah. So I don't know. I just know that a lot of people have, you know, called him out for singling out black men. So it's like, if that's what he's doing, then yeah, that's definitely trash. That should be trash right there, just off the race bait, bro. Like, nigga, men.
It's just like that other guy, that Kevin Samuels guy. People love to talk about him like, oh, he's telling him like it is because he works in the fashion world or whatever.
I really thought that was Ricky Smiley when he showed me this picture.
First of all, it doesn't matter if he's talking to women, if he's talking to men. There's still a way you can deliver shit. He's just doing it just for the likes, for the clout, for the reaction. This motherfucker don't look like no fucking image consultant. Are you kidding me? An image consultant needs to be on 24/7, motherfucker. You in the public eye. You want to talk about image consultant? Oh, this is brutal world. This is a brutal industry. But you out here looking like you dusty 24/7. Boy, even in a suit, you look trash. Stop it. You're garbage, bro. Like you're garbage. You're just trying to get your name out there. You're not even fucking verified. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, like he's just. I don't know. Again, I don't think relationship gurus. Oh, fuck out of here.
I don't think relationship gurus should be followed like that, bro. Because it's there's nobody that can be out there to really tell you a cure-all for making a relationship work. Because honestly, what may work for 100 people may not work for 101. So again, at some point, yes, a group of people can definitely have a similar situation that can definitely work out in a certain way, but it ain't gonna work for millions. And that's just life, bro. That, like, everybody is different in that way. So like, having these guru niggas on pedestals is wild to me, because it's like, every here and now, yeah, you can definitely have, you know, a right nugget that will fit somebody's particular situation. And for sure, I'm not saying these niggas shouldn't make it. I don't think they should be idolized. I don't think they should have I don't think they should have a platform.
You're capitalizing and
exactly.
You're taking advantage of the fact that a lot of women have been hurt.
Yes.
And have done this stuff.
Then those same women that have been hurt want to understand men. So, because they want to continue dating, obviously. So they want to understand. You're capitalizing on the fact that they want to learn and grow as a person, but you're not necessarily helping them grow as a person. You're just helping them stay studied.
To really know men.
But then you don't really come back knowing us. So like, I would want somebody right now to comment in this comment section that have read a Steve Harvey book and now their marriage is the most flourished marriage ever to be conceived in the eyes of God.
Because again, they're not dropping like some unknown knowledge.
No, they're not.
This is things that a lot of people have said. Common people, celebrities to therapists, whatever, whatever it is.
Socrates.
They've said the same thing. It's just like, but then you want to throw that extra dumb shit, that bashing, that mocking women, other men.
They throw a little jokey joke in there to make it seem a little bit more personable, and all of a sudden it's shiny new now, or it's amazing now.
It's like they wrap regular shit in like controversy just to get
just to
get
a rise. It's like the way they say something. It's like they say it just to get the rise. Because if you get the rise, you'll get the shares. If you get the shares, you'll get the reacts. You get the reacts, you get the platform. So at that point, it's like, come on. I just don't think a person should be able to build a capital off of people wanting to just be with people, bro. Yeah. Like, you just want to be with people. Like, Guru shouldn't be put on a platform. Like, the Kevin Williams nigga, he does the image consulting or whatever. That's that nigga's platform. That nigga should be posting about suits and new sockwear coming out. I need to know the latest shoestrings for my dress shoes from this nigga. I don't need to know nothing about how you date.
If you have a kid, you're not worth it. Like, shut up.
Like I just don't want to
hear tell what they're worth. Like again, they're part of the industry. Like get out of here. This ain't no damn image consultant. This ain't no real fucking image consultant. This is some guy who made a dumbass platform bashing people, and he knew that the way he was talking to women would definitely get him that publicity. And that's it. Like, ain't nobody fucking important.
Right? Like,
Who the fuck are you? Like, you're just some guy.
Another topic that I wanted to bring up, which is it's so wild to me. It's two topics I got left. I'm gonna start with Meg the Stallion, bro. One, she fine as fuck. All right, I'm gonna put that on record. She fine as fuck.
It's true.
And it's not. And I don't want nobody to think that I'm like lusting after this woman either, or anything like that, or like some creepy ass, does she want you kind of thing? Like no. I'm just admiring the beauty that she is and she exudes. But it's kind of weird because somebody had said this shit before, because like I would laugh at the Meg the Stallion like masculine-ass jokes that they would be told. And then it was like somebody had said some shit, or a post was shared. I say somebody said some shit, but a post was shared where they were like, what did they say? Was this part of colorism where Meg is looked at more masculine and 5'11".
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose is 5'11", and she don't get none of the masculine jokes. And I was like, damn. And then like when you really look at it, they both two stacked individuals. It's not like Amber Rose is some stick thing.
Yeah.
Like Amber Rose is a thick stripper too. So it's like, well, two. I don't think, was Meg ever a stripper? She was just a rapper, college student, right? Yeah. That was just thick as shit. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, a cold one. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that blew me because I was like, oh damn. That really is true. And then like I saw a joke today where it was like, I guess at the was the Grammys that they did the WAP shit or whatever, and I guess one of the the little dress she had on was like a cut seam for the thigh, or the leg cut. The seam goes up the leg, and like that one leg is showing. Yeah. And it was showing. That thigh was dying. And I guess she had stepped and leaned in, and like they had, I guess, caught like a glimpse like of inner dress or whatever, and deadass it really just looks like a thigh, like the other thigh. But the niggas, what the fuck is that I see, man? What is that I see? And like alluding to a dick, and it's like, and then women was up in there. Oh, that's that WAP, that wet ass penis. I'm like,
really the same thing with Sierra.
Yeah, it's like, why are we even indulging it? Like
why can't black women exist just being fucking tall, bro? Like
why?
To just be tall.
Like at first it was just used to be funny to me. Like they're funny to almost everybody back in the Gap in high school. Not everybody, but I said almost. That's why I said almost everybody back in the Gap. I mean, especially the Sierra jokes back in the Gap. They used to be some funny shit or some wild ass shit, because nobody, was really, I say not looking like that, but like making jokes like that back then. Like those jokes were, I say telling jokes. Know what I mean? It was the norm to tell those kinds of jokes.
Right.
So that's what I meant by that. I said the wrong thing. That nobody was making them. It was more of the norm of them being made. That's why they felt so normal to be laughed at. Because again, it's not that like jokes can't be told or there's no longer some shit that can be funny. It's just more or less, it's like, what should we be deeming as funny?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I love Dave Chappelle comedy. That nigga be telling some comedy, some real dark ass shit, or some real fucked up shit. But that nigga be funny though. Like, but he tells it in a tasteful way. And then on top of that, it's not necessarily him just like making this dumbass joke. It's some depth to it. Like when you watch his stand-ups, he'll explain a little bit of his process, his thought process before you even make the joke that he's about to tell you. Yeah. And it's like, I get where you're coming from, so it makes it even more funnier that he has an ignorant joke. Because you also understand his thought process isn't necessarily that ignorant. Right. It was just, he had this ignorant ass thought, and so this spurred this joke.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that makes sense. But when niggas are telling ignorant ass jokes without necessarily, well, capping. They're not just saying, they're just saying a joke to be edgy, but not actually saying at the end of the day, nigga, you still would want Meg, or you still gon' whatever. And not even on some like on the fake fuck shit. Like, I'm talking about like just in general, like, it was just funny that her thigh was something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, again, it's not that you can't tell a joke. It's just, why are we telling jokes of that caliber about a woman that honestly don't even put, like, there's not one masculine thing about her other than the fact that she's tall and she's thick. So are you telling me
that's not masculine?
It's not masculine, because I mean, at that point, are you telling me you attracted to tall, thick niggas? If they turned around and you didn't know there was a nigga, you would be so, like, you know Meg is a woman,
right?
You know what I mean? So it's like, why even try to make those? Why are you trying to turn it that way?
Women can't be tall. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, after I saw that post, it really made me think on it, because I was like, damn.
Yeah, unfortunately, these criticisms are mainly kept for black women. There are other tall women out there. You don't hear them calling them men and all that shit. Like,
no.
Why is it that black women get the brunt?
They don't even gotta be tall. They just gotta be. If they're fit or toned or of any kind of way,
like
and
Michelle Obama, like a man, like what the fuck? Like,
it's just a little weird that happens, and it happens from men and women alike that tell these sad jokes, or indulge in the pondering of if this is actually a man and if not. Like, you engaged and gave that whole thread of the energy, and now it becomes a societal norm of joking. They shouldn't even have been there, bro. Like, it's just wild. Like, cause I would really be thinking about that shit. Like, now it's like, bro, why do we talk about black women like that? Like, the dark skinned ones, cause it's like, if they're a little bit darker,
society
definitely
society doesn't respect black women.
They take their shots. They definitely take their shots, cause it's like, well, for why? That's my thing. Like, for why? Like, what are we getting from that? Like, I guess the ha-has and the reacts, I guess, makes it there. But I mean, when you really think about it, it's never like a big comedian making those jokes anymore. You know what I mean? Like, back in the early 2000s and 90s, yeah, those jokes would be told by everybody, comedians and to normal niggas alike. Now it's just a normal nigga. So it's like, y'all ain't getting no money off of this. What the fuck are y'all making these jokes for? I mean, I guess, again, just for the ha-has and just to be controversial.
Pick-me's, I guess, like,
yeah, it's just a little. That did, like, you gotta admit that's a little off, because if Amber is just as stat, just as tall, but the only difference that they really got is, well, two differences: one bald headed, one not, and then one light skinned, one dark. One's socially acceptable and lusted after in full earnest, and nobody questions and or makes jokes about said lust for it.
To be fair, people do make fun of Amber Rose.
Well, for the slut stuff.
Yeah.
But that's not for her masculinity or not for her femininity.
No, I'm not trying to defend that. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, she's not completely accepted, because I have seen a lot of jokes.
No. I'm not saying, well, yeah, I get why you maybe qualify that. But no, I'm not saying that Amber Rose is like, you know, this hoisted up pedestal woman that is, you know, carried through the streets of male horniness and women idolization. I'm just saying, like, Amber doesn't get that particular type of hate.
Right.
That's what I mean. Like,
yeah, I don't think I've ever heard.
And that's not to also say, and that's not to say for some of you motherfuckers that might be like, hey, he just want her to get more hate. You want her to get more hate? No, I don't want Amber Rose to get no hate. Really, like.
Don't care about Amber Rose. Like
right? Like, whatever hate she gets is either warranted or it's not, because she's a woman. Not to intend just because the fact she's a woman, she's getting the hate that she's getting anyway. She don't deserve it. So, anything else hate that she gets is probably coming from her own platform. And she has a platform. People are gonna hate it regardless. If you have a platform, there's gonna be a hater that's dumbed down. Just 16 thumbs down on this vibe ass beat right now. There's 16 miserable ass niggas out there right now. Like, it's just what it is. But yeah, no, it's just wild that, like, Amber doesn't get that particular kind of hate compared to Megan. They both are just as two stacked individuals that shouldn't receive any hate in that type of direction of any. It's just wild. That was just a wild thought or not say thought, but wild post that I came across that was like, that really affected me. It's like, this nigga really made this joke, and he was a normal ass nigga that made the joke, and it was like two women that was in the comment section that was like making jokes as well, and it's like, damn, and y'all really just made this joke and like y'all having a good ass time with it, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, they didn't even, like, she don't even do it, she ain't even doing anything, she not even masculine, like, the dress was fire, she looked great, and then all of a sudden it was like, that's what y'all circled in on? You didn't try to look at the pussy, you trying to see if it's a penis? Wow.
Like, saying it is, not even like any sort of definitive proof.
You just went right for looking for dicks. That's weird. That's just a weird concept for a guy. I mean, a woman opening her legs up and you looking for penis? I mean, I'm not looking for penis. I'm looking for the vagina. Because I'm a pervert. No, I'm joking. Because I'm a giggity. I'm not trying to go see penis. I'm not saying, hey, let me look and see if you got a penis, buddy. Like, that's not what I'm searching for. I will never be searching for penis in any capacity. You know what I mean? Like, if I stumble across it, that's a legitimate surprise. Mm-hmm. That's a no, that's a penis. I didn't try to look for penis. Niggas is out there actually penis finders. Like, let me magnify this dress print. That's hella sus. That's hella sus. Ain't nobody should be zooming in on a lady's crotch.
You're exposing yourself. Like,
hella exposure. You just zoomed in on the crotch.
If that's what you like, that's perfectly fine.
Like dick, bro. Like dick. Do whatever. Search the BBCs all you want. Just don't. Well, you don't tell them hentai artists that they'll stick a dick on any woman. Okay. They will stick a long, meaty joint on that bitch. And it's like, whoa! This is supposed to be woman porn. When did this become this? When did she get a dick? I thought the anime had her just was a girl. She's a dude? I had stumbled across that a couple of times. You know, all the hentai watchers out there where you see your anime character in a hentai and you like, oh, dope. And you click on that joint without necessarily reading the title, or the title is misleading as fuck, and you click on that bitch and like she whip out the dick and it's like, whoa, I watched this joint. She was a whole chick the whole time. They never said she was a dude. What the fuck? And yeah, so now you gotta back out the whole video. Or you watch it. No judgment. No judgment. If you want to see
those penis watchers out there.
Those penis watchers out there, you know, do what you want. But you know, fap to what you want to fap to.
That meme with Stan. It's like, you alright, dick watcher.
Definitely a dick watcher. But yeah, it is what it is. That was just something that came across my mind, and that I wanted to discuss this particular Chatzone.
I don't get the hate, really.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh my god, her legs are so chunky and thick. I love chunky legs. Oh, she's so pretty. And like, bro, just leave her alone. Like, I'm not like super really into her music, whatever. It's just like, I look, you know, she's
a good rapper.
She's awesome. Yeah. Like, she got her talent.
She seems like a good person. That's it. That's what she's like. She's like a normal good person. Bro.
I don't, you know, whatever. Like again, their celebrities, they got their own life. I got my own life. I'm not sitting there like, what are they doing today? Like, it's interesting to see, you know, because obviously they live a different life than we do. They don't live a normal, quote unquote, life. Yeah. So it's interesting, but like, I'm not sitting there like checking for them or some shit. You know, nobody really should.
Right? No, not at all. Like, I said not at all.
Not constantly.
But like this, like, I don't think, again, the idolization of celebrities have always been a quote-unquote problem for the masses of society in like almost every era that we've had entertainment. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Somebody always goes a little too far, or there's a group of people that will take it too far. It's always a thing. I think it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's already been said. You don't supposed to idolize, you know what I'm saying? Know that these are real people too. They have real people moments, and they have, you know, their own vulnerabilities and mistakes and mishaps. But at the same time, again, I say that because I don't want nobody to take my words against me about that Derrick Jaxn at the beginning. That nigga built his platform off the backs of bashing people. and then became the said people that he was bashing. That's not the same as people have their own
always
faults.
The people he was bashing.
Yeah, it's not. That's not him having a human moment and growth. No, that's him being a fucking liar to his platform. Yeah. That's what that is. That's not nothing. That has nothing to do with him growing as a person. Because as a person, as a normal man, he has every right to grow and go through his faults and mistakes that he puts himself in.
He didn't grow shit.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. Obviously,
he was continuing this damn mistake.
So that's him. But like, no, I just wanted to iterate that because I don't want nobody to hear this and be like, huh, well, you kind of contradicted yourself, buddy, because you just said people can be grown.
March 23rd,
right? You said these motherfuckers can grow, but then you said he can't. You're wrong. You're a contradiction, buddy.
Cancel Chatzone.
We're gonna go ahead and unsubscribe to that channel, buddy. Give me that like back. And those comments, yeah, I'm deleting them. Damn, hurt me deep. But yeah, no, it's I just never think you should put it on. I'm a Kid Cudi stan. I'm a cutter. I will listen to almost everything that nigga makes. I say almost everything. I will listen to everything that nigga makes.
So,
but at the same
somebody is offering a $900 CD with him gargling.
Fucking stan. No, hell no, bro. I ain't doing that shit on like if she's referencing that American Dad episode with my
morning jacket.
My morning jacket when that nigga was like deep off in that fucking Jim James motherfucker. No, I would never buy a fucking album of Kid Cudi gargling. I would never spend $900 for anything that nigga owned. I'm put like that. I don't care if you say this is the shirt that came off that nigga's back at the concert. Great, good job, you got it. I guess like I'm not buying none of that shit. I don't care if I was rich. What do I want it? Because it's either I would want it to sell it, or if it's memorabilia, I can take a picture. Like that's the shirt, boy. Like, because I mean, honestly, niggas that have memorabilia in their house, how is that getting used for you? Is it clutter? Do you have it hanging up?
It's probably like they put them in those frames.
You're hanging it up. What you walking around showing people? I got that shirt back in '99. Yeah, I was at the White Snake concert and they threw that T-shirt, beat up 2 dudes for it. Like, and is the person getting told that story? Am I supposed to be in awe? Was I supposed to be like, you're cool? Like, I don't like. What is the flex? Because again, it's not to say you can't have it. Like people who want memorabilia, like you're stupid or wrong. It's just for me, I don't have that same attachment. Like I love this nigga music, and I will always support that nigga's music in a normal consumer's way. I'm not going out of my way. I'm not spending my money. I'm not over jumping bullshit. I'm not trying to hawk down the guy who gave him some shoelaces, and I got the soles from the bottom of the nigga's shoe. Like, what? How did you get that? I punched him down and took his shoe off. Like, what? Like, what? Why would I buy any of that? Like, yeah, no, that's for them niggas. It's just weird that like certain people just take it too far, and that's almost with everything in life that's good. Yeah. Everybody wants to keep that serotonin flowing, you know what I mean? Alright. Well, but yeah, that was my two subjects. Oh, my last one though is for this particular, I guess we'll end it on this one. This subject is also, side note for anybody that does listen to this, anything we talk about, please feel free to give your input and take. Obviously, none toxic. Don't be attacking people or us. Again, this is a civil discussion. Nobody is, especially on this particular podcast show streaming setup. We're not here to, tear people down or try to make people feel bad. We're just vibing out. These are just topics that's on hand because it's not always
our takes on it. Whatever.
Yeah, it's so. But yeah, feel free to put your shit in the comments. Put your take, put how you feel on any of these subjects, and we'll rock with it, and we'll obviously respond and all that good stuff. But my last topic on this one is I saw a post and I'm mad because I tried to save it, but Facebook did that thing where if you like, go to another app and come right back, it refreshes shit. And I couldn't save it, so I can't read it verbatim. But or verbatim, I said verbatim.
It's late.
Gerber. Maybe. But it was like pretty much it was some confession that said that men are expected to accept a woman that is spoiled. Oh no! It was like when a woman is spoiled by her father, it is always for like the betterment of the daughter. It's supposed to be looked at as for the betterment of her standard, whatever. Mm-hmm. And they said, but when a man is spoiled by his mother, it's looked at as a negative, as he's being coddled. And I was like, I mean, he's not wrong,
none of
but
those
then
things
also
are
not
spoiling.
right.
You telling your child how to be treated right, you showing that's not spoiling. So let's get that out of there. Yeah. First, you're just showing your children how to be. You're this instance dad with daughter showing her how to be treated.
See, this is
showing like being
This is the standard that you should expect or whatever.
Not even necessarily that.
Just like treatment.
Just like it's not really like unless they're doing some crazy shit. Most of the time, it's not anything special, bro. Like, it's just
taking them out
regular
and stuff like that.
Yeah. So again, not really spoiling. So I don't.
I get that. The only reason why I brought it up because I was like, it is a true but wrong take.
It definitely has truth to it because you've told me not to coddle Kai.
Yeah. Because I mean, my thing is like, as a father of little girls and 2 little boys, I feel like the spoiling the spoiling of the different sex or different genders are definitely different. It's different on how it is given and or I guess received. Mm-hmm. Because again, most women or little girls that are spoiled by their fathers are spoiled in a positive light. Mm-hmm. As in, again, like you said, it's all about, showing them how to be treated and showing them that this is, you should be treated normally, nicely, and with care and love and understanding. Same for little boys technically, but I think what escapes some, if not, I guess most, that kind of accountability factor of a lot of their issues, as well as responsibilities, I guess, because the harp on men being spoiled is that they they don't hold themselves accountable or they don't.
Well, like I feel a lot of times when we see the stories of little boys being spoiled by their like moms or whatever, it's like they just don't really care what they do. Right, like, they let them run wild.
The little boy can't do no
really
wrong.
Rein them in, so it's like.
But couldn't one say the same for a father spoiling his daughter?
That's totally different than like a mom. If that, because I'm not sure. I'm saying every mom does it that's how they spoil. But like a lot of the instances that you hear about,
I get
is
that.
like,
but I'm saying like
really are kind of inhibiting their son to, develop certain things because they're doing everything or they're letting them just do whatever they want or stuff like that. Fathers like taking their daughters out or showing them this. That's not the same thing.
It's not necessarily the same thing, but I think.
There are dads who let their daughters do whatever the fuck they want, destroy things. And
but I mean, even if you take it from the fact that like they may not be doing like being a badass kid or a badass child that's not growing up also with accountability, that's also being spoiled. I just feel like there are times where there's definitely the spoiling of a little girl, so to speak. Not say the spoiling, or like the treatment of little girls can also be inhibit their growth as well in a different way. It might not be with them being able to take accountability, but it may also take away understanding of personal experiences or personal or different people's I guess livelihoods. I guess because I mean, not every gold digger came from a rich background. Mm-hmm. So it's like if every gold digger didn't come from a rich background, they got spoiled. Not every one of them that didn't come from a rich background got spoiled in this way, because there's some that obviously never had anything, never got treated nice, that just wants money. Of course, there's always that story. But I'm saying, like, there's some people out there that would be spoiled to the point that they become a gold digger. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they might not have never been a bratty child or any type of.
But I feel like behavior. That's not also just like the dad doing certain things. It's also like that's. I feel like that's a something your parents or just mother or whatever is instilling in you to want that. I mean, of course, there's always, like you said, there was an exception where someone just becomes a gold digger just because. Yeah, I don't. But a lot of times when it's that, it's like it's instilled in you, like, to look for this. There's definitely that, whether from the father or the mother or both or whatever. Usually we hear like the mom saying more stuff like that. To
about
be
being
taken care of or whatever, in those instances.
But then at the same time, even if that's the case, the father is still actually encouraging that same type of mentality and mindset, because he's doing exactly what the mom was telling her to look for.
Well, that's why I'm saying both parents are creating that environment.
What I'm talking about, what I'm equating it to is like the fact that, like, again, the spoiling, quote unquote, spoiling of little boys is definitely different and should be definitely changed in how it is given, because little boys, especially when they're spoiled in a coddled way, as in they're always given a escape out of a situation that that's clearly their fault, but my little boy can't do any wrong kind of mindset. Of course, those need to be changed. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that in defense of that type of mindset and or spoiling. I'm saying this just thinking about, like, you can look at the spoiling little girls almost the same way depending on the situation. And again, that's not to say that the bulk of little girls spoiling creates money grabbers or creates the user women of the world, the future women of the world. No.
It doesn't focus on money. It focuses on
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
And things like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm agreeing with. I'm not necessarily saying that. That's what I'm agreeing with. I do agree that most of the time little girls are spoiled, and they're spoiled from the kindness, the loving. Like, I love you. I'm doing these things for you because I love you, and anybody that does want to be with you should do these types of things. Like, the things they do for you should be coming from a place of love, understanding, and acceptance and stuff like that. Like, that's the spoiler of little girls. I do
agree with you, and it should be a conversation parents, maybe probably when kids are a little older, have about love languages. Not everyone will show love the same.
Right.
That is a conversation that goes along with that.
That's what I mean. Like, because I mean, you can create. Like, you can do that spoiling, the same type of shit that always been done for little girls. I say always, but like mainly done towards little girls, and that type of growth and spoiling, quote unquote. But it can also breed a person that may not understand that there's different types of people out there that may not love the same way you love, but may love you fully the same. And that doesn't mean that and like for people to be like, well, if you don't do it this way, you're not the one for me kind of thing. It's like you're stifling yourself on trying to find a Prince Charming off rip. Like, your Prince Charming.
Also to that point, definitely you should be compatible in love languages. Like, open your mind to accept that there are different ways.
That's what I mean by that. That's what I mean by that. I'm not saying like.
But if it really you respond to that, then yes, don't try to make it work with someone who doesn't, because then this is not going to work.
Right. I feel like
find
it has to be
someone
somebody
who's compatible with that,
but may not be 100%. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Like you can, you know what I'm saying. Your love language. Your father always spoiled you. Let's say you always spoil your love language that you like to have in your partner is the one that likes to buy gifts or likes to do, XYZ expletive thing that's similar to how you used to feel loved growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that you're talking to does almost everything right, but not this one thing. And I've seen these type of posts where it's like, if they don't do this, they can't be with me. And it's like, just that one thing, if they hitting on every other thing, this one thing destroys it? I
think that's a conversation a lot of parents should, because, we are coming into new ages of parenting, generations, so trying to break those generational curses and all that stuff. I think that is a conversation that parents should have when their kids can understand, that there are people who show love in different ways.
I just realized I could have been doing that the whole time.
Oh, you didn't know to, like...
I forgot that I had a mute button on the keyboard.
Oh.
I thought I had to hit the mute button on the video every time, and I wasn't leaning over to hit that mute button. And I was like, oh shit, I got a mute button on the keyboard. Well, I'm gonna have to I don't know. I might have to unedit some stuff. I don't know if I can edit the background music. Fuck it, I'm gonna try.
Hopefully.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter. It's just commercials. Honestly, it'll be on the video at the end of the day anyway. Because his music will be on the video, so his music is monetized.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I think they add ads to videos that have, like mine will be a copyright claim.
Yeah. So
they'll add an ad to it to give him his monetization for it. So if there are ads in it, there's gonna be ads in it regardless. They'll just have ads twice, I guess.
Right.
You had a little double ad, but you'll get to talking over one of them. It is what it is. But I'm gonna end it right there. We've been on this hoe for about an hour and a half. I hope y'all been enjoying yourselves. I've definitely been enjoying myself. Don't cancel me or say that I'm trash, because I'm being open and honest on this shit. So, but by all means, man, I appreciate y'all listening in. I appreciate y'all hanging out for this hour and a half and vibing out with the fat ass tunes by the producer Lee. Check him out. He be on the ones and twos every morning, coming at you live. Nah. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. It's 3:40 in the morning. We vibing out, looking at sunsets and shit on computer screen.
Going to bed.
She going to bed. I'm about to go get on Call of Duty or something. No, I'm joking. I'm not, but I am, because I see her face, and her face shows that I'm joking. You know. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. I appreciate y'all kicking it. Y'all have a great day. Have a great week. Tune in next week or this Sunday, 12 p.m. twitch.tv /12
p.m. Central.
Damn cam. No internet damn. Y'all ain't one word. Other than that, y'all have a good one. Peace.